The National Weather Service has warned Papua New Guineans of adverse conditions ahead. You are urged to prepare for what is called La Nina after lessons learned from the El Nino weather phenomena. Esther Wani explains.
The weather pattern changes every time. It affects people's daily lives in all aspects. Last year, the El Nino had devastated all provinces in Papua New Guinea, causing a long drought. People suffered from food shortages, water and waterborne diseases. El Nino is characterized by unusual warm ocean temperatures in the equatorial Pacific, which caused flooding in some parts of the world, and for PNG it caused an unspeakable drought. Traditionally in PNG, and by definition, it has been recorded that straight after El Nino, the country is expected to experience La Nina. La Nina is opposed to El Nino. It is a cooling of the water in equatorial Pacific, which occurs at irregular intervals and is associated with widespread changes in weather patterns that causes heavy rain. However, the National Weather Service Director says the country is expected to experience weak La Nina, leading to neutral condition. But this still means the country will experience heavy rain over the next 6 months.
Now we will have the whole country in rainfall, including New Guinea Islands. That is something in the case of the strong La Nina that would not have happened. We would have had New Guinea Islands in drought and PNG mainland in very heavy rainfall. Now the only thing it will mean is that the whole country will be in either normal rainfall or wet. Yeah, so that's actually what it will mean over the next 6 months, I think.
Meanwhile, the National Disaster Center is not taking any chances. With lessons learned from the El Nino period, the center is prepared despite the less chances of La Nina. In terms of funding, they have enough to begin the preparation.
Our experience with the La Nina and preparation was not all that what we expected it to be. However, that has given us a lot of aids now that we need to start better preparing for the La Nina. Okay, now according to the weather forecast, it's about 50 to 70%. The chances likely, and of course it's that is still developing. But again, we are not taking any chances by relaxing or sitting back and not start planning. We have already started looking into that. And it's done in a systematic approach now, where there is a team that was deployed to the provinces, those affected El Nino provinces. It's a post-assessment team that went to see what actually had happened after that, whether the community have recovered or not.
With the assistance from the United Nations, the center is confident to carry out the preparations before taking it from there.
Be dwelling on that now, based on the national report from the National Weather Service, we already start working with the United Nations, who have been working very closely with us to start mapping out the areas in the country or parts of the country which are likely to be affected. And our preparation will be targeted towards those.
Awareness across the country will improve to get people in the provinces to prepare. The center has started last week with the NBC's radio station nationwide. Mr. Mose warned people in the provinces to take precautions and start preparing. People need to start preparing food and water. For those living by the sea or big rivers should start moving to higher grounds.
That report from Esther Wani. This has been PNG Tonight. Thank you for your company. See you again tomorrow for another edition. I'm John Eggins. Good night.